in some areas, so they really have their work cut out for them. Again, as I mentioned, we did see some large equipment moving some large pieces of concrete in the perimeter of the debris site. And there does seem to be some concern, as there are a lot of people standing around this building, around the perimeter, hoping to hear from loved ones. There is a feeling of concern in the area. What about my building? Is my high-rise safe? So the next stage of this investigation will be to find out, of course, what happened and how could this happen. That's a huge question. Governor Ron DeSantis, we hear, may discuss. We're expecting a news conference from him coming up sometime within the hour. There is a sister building about a block down from the Champlain condo that collapsed, that people who live there say that they're concerned about too. So there's going to be a lot of concern, edginess, emotions in the next few days until finally we get some answers. But right now the focus again is search and rescue.
The number of reporters who are involved in our coverage here. We want to bring in Ethan Calloway. He joins us now. Ethan, you are at the, we can see Ethan perhaps. Well, I know you're there. I can't see you yet, Ethan, but what do you have for us?
Yeah, Craig, if you guys can see my picture eventually, we are here in what's really been a flurry of activity for most of the day. I want to step out of the way and show you we are surrounded by several law enforcement agencies, as we have been for the entire morning today, along with fire rescue officials and a number of other officials. And mixed in with those, of course, are family members and loved ones of those who are still missing. And they have been really the center of this activity today, of course. They've been on their way in and out of the building throughout the day, really just trying to get answers. You talk to these people, and the emotions really range. Some are hopeful, some are really believing that things will turn out and they will have the outcome that they want, and others have had really heartbreaking stories telling us they're here just to donate their DNA to make it easier to identify the bodies of their loved ones. Once again, a really wide range of emotions from those, and the stories are exactly what you've been hearing throughout the morning and since yesterday, really. Things that are really just unimaginable. People who have walked out, opened a door to notice that a tower of the building is not there anymore, that their parents' condo is gone after that collapse. We're also, again, hearing from some of these officials who have been here trying to comfort these people in any way they can. Fire rescue officials who have brought comfort dogs just to, even in some small way, make these people feel a little better if they can. So, as is always the case with situations like this, you find those people who are here trying to make a difference in a positive way. We were also just told by police officials just a few moments before you came to us that they are moving the reunification center here any moment now. It is going to be moved to the Grand Beach Hotel, and they're telling news media that we will be kept across the street at that point, where the families and the loved ones of people who are still missing will be held at the Grand Beach Hotel. A reason was not really given beyond they're just trying to spread out a little bit more, find a better, more appropriate space for all of this. But once again, we've been talking to people throughout the day, really just telling us their stories, some of them finding it a bit therapeutic to tell us what they have been through and what they're hoping to see turn out in what's really been a tragic couple days here. Guys, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Real quick, Ethan, just for folks, because that's important that you mentioned the move to the Grand Beach Motel. It's located at 9449 Collins Avenue, so the 9400 block of Collins Avenue. That at some point soon will be the relocated reunification center.
Ethan, are you getting the feeling that family members and loved ones are hopeful? We're in day 2 of search and rescue. What is the emotional level right now?
That's what's been interesting, Lynn, talking to these people. Some of them really are still just as hopeful as they were, say, maybe 24 hours ago. Others, you could sort of see it dwindle over time, which is, of course, sad to report. But it again goes back to that wide range of emotions that people are experiencing here, as we can all imagine. Some of them say, look, enough time has gone by. The hope is dwindling. Others say, I know my relative, I know my loved one, I know they're tough, they could hang on, they could still be alive even without food or water in that rubble. Incredible stories here, and like I said, a wide range of emotions from these people.
We had mentioned mentioned earlier, Ethan, that officials are now asking for those relatives we're talking about to offer DNA swabs. Do you know if that's going to be happening at the reunification center, or is this a different location?
What we've been told, Lynn, is that that'll be happening at the reunification center, which was here at this location, and as I mentioned, we'll be moving